Hello and good morrow, fellow Ranger fans. This is Patriots3492 coming at you with another gaming video of Power Rangers Legacy Wars. For today's fight, I am featuring a newest Ranger that I just got last night. And that Ranger is SPD Red Ranger Jack Landers. Now, he barely came out like last year and I think for 2023 or something like that. And he just barely came out of premium, I guess. So I just barely got him last night. I saw him in the Warrior tab and I knew I had to get him. So for his backups, I got Lord Draken. And I'm going to change it up a bit and use Ninjor, because I normally use Scorpina. But I'm going to use Ninjor. So we're going to do up to 6 fights with SPD Red. And then we'll go from there. So without further ado, let's start with round 1. With SPD Red Ranger Jack Landers. Now when they did SPD, which is short for Space Patrol Delta, Jack and the Yellow Ranger, Elizabeth Delgado, were actually street criminals who were recruited into SPD by Anubis Doggy Kruger, because the original core 3 Rangers in SPD was Sky Tate, Cindy Drew, and Bridge Carson.
3, 2,
and then Z joined SPD. And they were getting their butts handed to them by this monster that they were battling. And then Jack came to their rescue. And Sky was very resistant of Jack's promotion as Red Ranger. Because if you remember from my SPD Blue Ranger video, Sky wanted to be the Red Ranger, like his father. But he was chosen as Blue Ranger, and Jack was recruited as Red. Now Jack was kind of lazy as the season was going on in SPD. But then he pretty much came out of his shell and became a good Red Ranger for SPD. Okay, that was up against a Hyperforce Yellow. Now, after SPD ended, Jack and Zach and Elizabeth, also known as Z, went back to the streets. Sky was promoted to Red Ranger, Bridge was promoted to Blue, and Cindy stayed Pink. Or did Cindy go yellow? I honestly don't really remember. Okay, so round 1 was a win. Let's go to round 2 with SPD Red. Now Jack is the Sky, Anubis, Cat, Jack, and Sam. Yeah, so Jack was the 5th SPD Ranger that was brought into the game, because the other ones that they brought in was Sky, Anubis, Cat, and Sam.
3, 2,
okay, going up against the Dino Fury Gold. And you see, I kind of have to turtle a little bit, but I don't stay in the far corner and just spam buttons and everything like that. Okay, round 2, win with SPD Red. Let's go to round 3. Alright, round 3 with SPD Red. Now, the SPD Rangers have also teamed up with the Power Rangers Dino Thunder, which was the team that came before SPD. And that was the last team up until Operation Overdrive, when they did Once a Ranger, Always a Ranger. And SPD was supposed to team up with Mystic Force, but it never came to fruition.
2, 1, go!
And it was also the same for Wild Force and Ninja Storm, which never came into fruition. But in the Sentai, the Super Sentais, SPD, Dino Thunder, Wild Force and Ninja Storm did team up in the Sentai of those two seasons. But in the Power Rangers series, Ninja Storm never teamed up with Wild Force. They only did Dino Thunder. Round 3, win!
KO, you win!
I'm doing really good with SPD Red, even though I just barely got him last night. Okay, so the Ranger you see in the background there that just flashed was the newest Ranger that just came out into the game yesterday, last week. Okay, let's go to round 4. Yeah, the newest Ranger that just came into the game, last week, was Rocky DeSantos, who was played by Steve Cardenas, who was also the Zeo Blue Ranger. And I met him. I met Steve Cardenas. He was the 7th Ranger actor I've met. Oh, speaking of that, I'm fighting him now.
3,
This is
2,
Rocky.
go!
His Ninjetti Red. Ninjetti Red is the newest Ninjetti Ranger that has been brought into the game. Okay, that was a loss. That's okay.
KO, you lose!
Yeah, but that was the newest Ranger that that came into the game last week, which was Ninjetti Red. So let's see, was that round 4? Yep, that was round 4. So 3 wins, 1 loss so far with Ninjetti, with SPD Red. I'm going to share this with my alliance. Okay, round 5. Yeah, it's 3 wins, 1 loss so far with SPD Red. Let's see who we get for round 5. Oh, Lord Draken.
3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, round 5, loss.
KO, you lose.
Alright, final round, round 6. With SPD Red. Now, when I was a kid, my sister and I always used to play Power Rangers a lot when we were kids. So, SPD was one of the seasons that my sister and I played a lot of because, honestly, we grew up with SPD.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, going up against another SPD Red. Round 6, win.
KO, you win.
That was 4 wins. No, 5 wins. No. Let me see. Because I know I lost against SPD Red. Yeah, 2 losses. 1, 2, 3, 4 wins. 4 wins, 2 losses. That's going to do it for this video of SPD Red. As always, like, favorite, and subscribe. And we will see you next week, fellow Ranger fans. So until then, may the power protect you all, and peace out.